Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the third video of the night. TNS Bosses Inc. Man, they're trying to push these out, man. Just trying to get the information out of here for you guys. Now, this is like an update video of XRP. What's going on with the case and everything. But like always, I got the boss with me. Say what's up to the people, boss.
Welcome to the channel, guys. You know, we trying to knock them out. 3 videos, and we trying to give you the information, and you know, it is what it is, bro. Let's get to it.
Yeah. So what we have here. Real quick, little flybys I got out of here in here. You have boom, Yahoo Finance recently has released an article about the XRP health care. And if you've been looking at our videos, you've been talking about the XRP healthcare. Me personally, I did the trust line for the XRP healthcare. So when it become available, then I will be, buying me some XRPH healthcare. I will be getting that. So it's mentioned in Yahoo. And then also you have on the Binance feed, they mentioned XRP L healthcare marketplace set to launch with Script Code partnership. So XRPL, they talking about it on Binance little feed too. So like I say, guys, not financial advice, but once the XRPL comes out, I'm definitely trying to get me a lot of that XRP healthcare asset. So you have to be aware of that. And this is another one with the balls. Corium exchange listing alert. Gate.io ranked number 7 on the coin market cap. It just got listed on Gate.io. So, which is a good thing. Balls Corium just got listed on a big exchange. And I'll let the boss. Well, hold on, let me do this right quick. And also payment segment, deposit leaning segments, investment management segments. And this is right here. You can see in this picture right here, you have payment segments. You have Circle Square. Then you have Ripple right here. You have Stellar right here. Zelle. So they mentioned with the only XRP and XLM. Well, Ripple is 2 different entities, but still mentioned in with the big boys. Gotta understand, know what you're holding, know what you are holding. Balls, a little bit about Corium right quick before I play this. I just mentioned that.
Yeah, every time a token get listed on a different exchange, the more liquid it becomes. So it's a great news. As you can see, as soon as that news came out, that shot up 21%. And for the people that know what Corium is, it's like a layer one a smart contract. And it has something to do with the Sologenic, and Sologenic have something to do with the XRP. Just to give it to you in layman's term. The Corium, the way that I got it is, if you was part of, if you held, I'm sorry, Sologenic, they did a snapshot, and then you was able to get the amount of the Corium you was able to get based on the amount of Sologenic that you had. You got some Corium for the next 12 months, and the 12 months just lapsed in January of this year. So I got all mine, and they got another one that's coming also, where starting March 24th, they doing a snapshot and you get 2 for 1. So I urge people to partake in these airdrop because it's free money. Just be part of the XRP community. You get to partake in these airdrop that happen. So like I said, it's great news. As people are aware, the XRPL is open source. Hence why the healthcare project is trying to build on it. Anybody could build on it, but once you do build whatever project that you build it on, hopefully it has some type of utility where it can flourish. But not everything that gets built on the XRP ledger do good. So we'll see what happens. It's great news because I've seen the news somewhere else too, boss. And like I said, you already set up your trust line, and I got to set up mine. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, let me show you an example of, like I say, XR Corium getting listed on this exchange. This is a perfect example of what's going to happen with XRP price when they get regulations in the US again. And this is what happened right here. This is on the 20th, and you see the news came out that Corium got listed on the top number 7 exchange on CoinMarketCap. And this is the price that shot up from 40 cents all the way to 45, went all the way higher to 48 cents, just like that within one day. So this is what I'm saying. That's a 7-day, but in one day you can see right here that the price went up at least by 10 cents when it went to an exchange. So guys, this is what I'm saying. You have to understand, like, this is why I say XRP price is going to go up when it pays back on these major exchanges. You know, so pay attention what's going on. See exchange right here. This is exchanges that is on. So hey man, have to know the space, man. Let's get into it, boss. We have this right here. Let's go ahead and play this. Shout out to DAI for this one right here. And basically just kind of breaks down John Deaton doing a terrific job for the representing the XRP community, the investors and stuff like that who invest their money. And this is kind of breaks down what's going on if you're new to the space and you want to know what's going on with Ripple and stuff like that. XRP, check it out.
Let's say you did your research and invested in an asset you knew a lot about, owned by millions of people and billions of units trading on markets around the world. And you played by the rules as you knew them. But then one day, your investment was wiped out. This really happened to millions of ordinary people who invested in or built their business with the cryptocurrency XRP. But it wasn't because of a scam, or fraud, or market volatility. It was because of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC claimed in a lawsuit that the XRP token is an unregistered investment in a company called Ripple that uses the token. Most XRP holders had never even heard of Ripple, so they looked into it. XRP holders discovered that SEC officials Jay Clayton and William Hinman both have financial ties to XRP's major competitor, Ethereum. In fact, in 2018, while he was still working for the government, Hinman gave a speech that was largely written by lobbyists declaring that Ethereum's cryptocurrency, Ether, is not a security. Ether's price skyrocketed, more than 600% since then. And Hinman? Well, he sat in his government office and collected $15 million from a law firm that promotes Ethereum. The same factors Hinman used to argue a free pass for Ether could better be applied to XRP. And yet when XRP users asked the SEC for regulatory clarity, they never got a straight answer. Instead, on his last day at the SEC, Jay Clayton filed suit against Ripple, causing the value of XRP to plummet, and with it, many investors' hopes. While XRP holders are waiting for a long court case to play out, Hinman is a senior partner with the billionaire Ethereum investors who helped write his speech. And Clayton is working for a hedge fund that made a $1 billion bet on Bitcoin and Ether. The SEC shouldn't get to pick winners and losers, which is why tens of thousands of XRP holders have entered the lawsuit as friends of the court against the SEC. The outcome of this court case will influence the future of regulation for all cryptocurrencies in the United States. If the SEC wins, what happened to XRP could happen to every crypto coin. But even more troubling would be letting political appointees from any party have more control over your investments than you do yourself. Government regulators have to level the playing field, not unfairly tip the scale for their friends. For more information and to join the fight, visit Crypto Law at crypto-law.us. If the SEC is not going to protect us, then we have to stand up for ourselves.
So that's kind of like in a nutshell what's going on right now with the Ripple case. XRP holders, John Deaton, shout out to that little video they did on crypto law. Yeah, boss. So I'll let the boss talk about that a little bit. What you think about the video, boss?
I mean, I think it's a great video, self-explanatory, got straight to the point. And for the people that's just tuning in, that video explained it all, right? So right now, everything is brief. Now we just waiting on Judge Torres to make a decision on whether XRP is security or not, and see what happens. That's what we're waiting on. But everything is brief, so we just waiting. It's a waiting game for right now, and a lot of people like Jim K. Filan and the attorneys are predicting that it's going to happen on or before March 31st. So and that's just a couple of days away, man. Like, honestly, that's how I feel to me, because January is already done in my mind, and February is a short month. It goes by quick. So we'll see what happens, and that's the moment that we all been waiting for. 2 years in the making, 6+ years for me and the boss, and a couple more years for other people that's been in the space longer than other people. So we'll see what happens, boss. Everybody's looking forward to it. Whatever decision that comes out, if it's positive, it's going to be good for the crypto space. If it's negative, it's going to be bad for the crypto space. So either way, it's just going to be a big decision. And I know a lot of people, the judge, Judge Torres, she got a lot on her plate right now, a lot of pressure, and hopefully, she sticks to her guns and make the right decision, because that's what counts. That's what matters. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we have let's see what we got. Fitch says XRP, Brad Girl, I have discussed him in emails today. Davos can't wait for these to come out. Maybe they won't if it is that damning. So check it out. This is what Uncle Brad talking about.
Two things. One, something called regulation through enforcement is never a particularly efficient way to regulate, right? If you want to regulate, do the work, write the rules, codify the rules. And when a company comes to you and says, hey, help me understand the rules, I want to make sure we're following the rules, help them understand the rules. I met personally with the SEC 3 times. Not once in those meetings did the SEC ever say to me, hey, and by the way, we're totally transparent about what we're doing. Not once did the SEC say, hey, we think XRP might be a security. So then for the later on to go back and say, hey, the whole time we thought XRP was a security, we just didn't tell you. That doesn't feel like a genuine partnership between public sector and private sector. Moreover, and some of this stuff I'll be more vague about, because some of this stuff, it hasn't been public yet. But there's something called the Hinman email. Bill Hinman, the director of corporate finance at the SEC, gave a speech in June 2018 about how ETH had been a security, but had magically become not a security. And there's some emails associated with that the judge turned over 6 times. We finally did get those emails. And I think when those come to light, I think you will see more kind of like, how is it possible the SEC decided to bring a case against Ripple, given what they were saying within their own walls?
Yeah.
Hey, boss. See, these emails come out, they want to put them out.
But why risk it though, man? Go ahead and settle SEC. Why would you risk something like that?
Hey, but meanwhile over here, your boy Jimmy Diamond, check it out.
What we're talking about, we pretty much always have some crypto conversation with you. I'm just curious, because I don't think we've talked to you since.
I think all that's been a waste of time, and why you guys waste any breath on it is totally beyond me.
Because you just think the whole thing just is
going to zero?
Going to zero and it's fake?
Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud. It's a pet rock.
You're back to that?
Yeah,
really?
Of course, yeah.
So what do you make then of BlackRock and other firms that are investing in infrastructure?
No, that's different. Blockchain is a technology ledger system that we use to move information. We've used it to do overnight repo, intraday repo. We've used it to. We're going to use it. We've used it to move money.
Right.
So that is a ledger. That's a technology ledger type of thing that we think will be deployable. Remember, we've been talking about that for 12 years too, and very little's been done.
There's some tokens that I agree with you on, but Bitcoin's based on a distributed ledger. Yeah, it has all the characteristics of a store of value. It's immutable. It's scarce.
Totally untrue. It's
21 million.
Well, yeah, really. How do you know it's going to stop at 21 million?
Because I've
mentioned this to people
Satoshi.
Too. Everyone says that. Well, maybe it's going to get to 21 million, and Satoshi's picture is going to come up and laugh at you all and say, "No."
There isn't a picture.
And by then, Satoshi will have taken out billions of dollars.
What was your reaction to the failure of FTX and all of that? You've seen lots of failures over the years of different things that have happened on Wall Street and the world of finance.
I'm not surprised at all.
And
I called it a decentralized Ponzi scheme. The hype around this thing has been extraordinary.
Whatever. Let me show y'all this. Such out to Little P. Jones. If Bitcoin is a known fraud by J.P. Morgan, why are they offering it on their platform to clients? And this is what Little P. Jones put up. A J.P. Morgan Chase quote is allowing its wealthy management clients to invest in a selection of crypto funds, including Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Source tells CoinDesk. So these dudes getting on TV talking about Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that, and they're saying this is the same guy that told people, his employees, that don't buy no Bitcoin or he'll fire them, but he went behind their back and went ahead and bought a lot of Bitcoin. Now he going on TV again. He's just seen right now over there in Davos saying that Bitcoin going to zero and all that other stuff, but he offering it to his clients right now to buy Bitcoin and to wealthy clients. Come on, man.
Man, the nerve of that guy, man. You're a CEO. You worth 1.8 billion, dude. You can't relate. You come from money. You don't give a damn about nobody else. Jamie Dimon. You don't care, man. You're a hypocrite, man. You contradict yourself every time you say something. That's why we tell people don't listen to what they say. Let's do what they do. Because clearly, they showing their hands. But man, Jamie Dimon is full of it, man. Like, I ain't tripping. If it's a Ponzi scheme, then I got then. It is what it is.
Yeah. Y'all get me already if I'm working a job and they take money out of taxes. It took some off the, I ain't even go with the FRS, but anyway, let's go right here. So this is what Uncle Brad say, check this out. What he was saying is that we are now processing billions of dollars transaction every quarter. Well over half of transaction volume goes through XRP, which is a good sign right now when it comes to that. And last but not least, because I'm just pretty short, and the best update ever, John Deaton said, and now everything is filed, everything is briefed. Now we wait. And what does that mean, boss? Now we wait. And how that made you feel when you saw that?
Oh God, like dude, it's been a long time coming, man. For you to, eat peanut butter sandwich and work overtime and take money and sacrifice and going against the grain and not being at other people and buying things and taking a chance and betting on yourself, for this case to be over, it's going to mean everything, man, because now we get to follow our dream. We'll have the liquid, to do what we need to do, like the lady with the 59 years old, the single mom that probably put everything she had. She'll be able to follow her dream, just like the crypto class. Everybody, man, it's I'm happy, man. Life is funny like that. One day you hear, and the next day you're a multi-millionaire, and that's what we all looking forward to, boss. We found something, like the video said. We found it. We invest in it. They saw that it's a threat. Now they want to scare you out of it. That's all they doing, and that's what I tell people, man. Just stand firm. It's happening. It's coming to an end, just like we said.
So
It's about to be over.
So tell them what you told me about the 6 months period.
Oh, one thing that I didn't know, because a lot of people were like, damn, the last brief was filed on January 18, which was the last day. So I'm thinking like the clock started ticking from then. Nah, according to Jeremy Hogan, one of the lawyers that's been following this case, the clock started ticking back in September. So if you count the months, right, they say that it takes at least 6 months. If you count the months, it exactly land in March. And that's exactly what James K. Fallon said. It's going to happen on or before March 31st. A lot of people saying it's going to happen really, really soon. I didn't know the clock started ticking way back in September.
And you said something about the judge. What do they call it for? Like a federal judge or something like that?
The federal judge, something about like if she takes 6 months or more, it's not a good look on her part. So it's best for her to try to expedite the decision and try to make it work. You see what I'm saying? The same thing with the SEC, how they can't. It's not a good thing if they got like an open lawsuit to go to the new fiscal year with it. It's the same thing. Like it's just not a good look on her part. So if she can make a decision quick, then it's a great thing. But if you take like 6 months or more, which it has happened before, it's not like it's necessarily bad, but it's just not a good look. So 6 months, that makes a lot more sense. So like I said, these guys are way smarter than we do. We are, boss, and they say March, we gonna go with March. And we've been waiting for like what, 6+ years, 2 years with the lawsuit. What's a couple more days? You see what I'm saying? Because when this thing happens, it's going to happen, and life as we once knew it is going to forever change in a good way. So we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the little update, guys. I say March, and we'll see. It might be before then. She could make a decision before then.
Whatever she want to do, she could wake up and say, you know what? I'm tired of this, and she make it.
Yeah, and it can happen like that, guys. And I just put 2 and 2 together. We had the pension plan investment plan. They might hit that, but the Fed coin supposed to be. I think Biden signed a little thing with the Fed coin. You just seen that supposed to drop like June or May or something.
I think that's March too.
March too. Something they supposed to roll out one of them dates.
March.
So once that roll out, guys, then they might start the $31 trillion. They might start to try to pay that back, or they can't pay it back. So
they can't pay it back.
They're gonna start hitting that.
Think about it, boss. Okay, if it's a loan, right? You in debt, right? Debt, what? Boom. Carry some type of interest on it, right? So who knows what the interest on that debt is? So 31 trillion is really probably 100+ trillion. How are you gonna pay that?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When you only make 1.4 annual, nah, dude, it's impossible, man. So the only thing that I can see for you to do is to crash the old system, come in with the new system. And that's what the IMF and all these World Economic Forum, that's what they trying to do, just reset the whole system. Because like I said, ever since they took us off the gold standard, the system has been broken and they can't fix it,
It's a lot of questions. Raise the price of gold, pay them in gold. I mean, I don't know, like how y'all, how they want to do it. I say XRP. Back XRP bought gold $10,000, and it's an asset that it's in the U.S. that's willing to work with you. Ripple is willing to work with you, and they have the asset liquidity hub. It's right in your backyard. It's not out the country, and you just put XRP at 10 grand, and you can get 20 billion. Like I say, 20 billion from them, and you can get 20 billion right now, or the buyback. They could give you the buyback, boss. So they saying right now, with the buyback, imagine you buy back, let's say, a lot of XRP from everybody in the United States or whatever. People ain't gonna give it up, or they can give you some from escrow, which I think the asset investor said this is about the escrow when it first came. So if they could get some escrow, we'll settle. We'll clear XRP, but give the escrow. Put it at $10,000 for XRP. Like I say, that's probably 112 billion. You can pay that with the interest, and then you have the asset.
I mean, the buyback, I don't think it's going to happen. That's number one. Second of all, like I said, Ripple is designed to move all that money. So rightfully it should be at a high price, right, to move all that money, right? So, but as far as like them buying it from us, and I don't think it's just going to happen. The escrow is set up in a way where a certain amount get released, and if it don't get used, it go back. And for them to even attempt to try to get all that remaining escrow because Ripple don't control it, it's going to take 25 years. So you can't really afford to even take that long when these other countries are working 24/7. Right now is night somewhere in China right now is daytime and they working. Russia, they working. All these places are working. So I think it's just bad. I think the thing is, this lawsuit was just like them buying time.
Yeah.
They try to come up with stuff to go against, XRP. They just can't do it. Now they finally like they can't prolong this thing any longer. Like it's at the end, right? So now the market going to have to decide what they want, and clearly XRP is going to be the winner. So we'll see.
Like you said, you guys see the video, put your thoughts down in the comments. Like I said, we're not, experts, but this is, we try our best. I put 2 and 2 together, man. I'm like, this is gonna happen. The buyback, I know James K. Fowler and the boys did like a proposal for a buyback. Just in case they trying to, act Aki. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy Valley.
With Jimmy Valley, they trying, they put something out, trying to say, okay, just in case y'all want to give us this. And we also know $137,000 per XRP was in China on the private ledger. That's what the guy said he seen. So, like, you gotta understand, these people, government, Pentagon, whatever they want to say, they know what's the real price of XRP. But you don't know. You're looking at a 41 cent XRP right now, but that thing could be way more. But, some people going, like the boss say, some people gonna sell all the XRP at $10 or $100. Some people just gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of people a lot of money anyway. Yeah. So,
but they'll love to take that because they know on the private ledger how much is really is, and like I think Uncle Brad said, the main goal is what they're trying to do is bring the private ledger and the public ledger together. They're trying to bring it together. They did the private ledger. They did it because how it was going on now, but it's gonna come together. Once they come together, then who knows, man. So you got to keep stay. We, like I say, in overall, we waiting. JMK finally say it's over, it's done, y'all. Are we just waiting to see?
Yeah, man.
Stay focused. Crypto class, stay focused. Such out the Coco, got the case, all the boy, Young Reese, everybody who's in crypto class who actually posting stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at the videos, you're not, it is what it is. But like I say, it's all, for real, but like it's all fun and games to the price change, man. I keep saying that. That's my slogan. It's all fun and games to the price change. Then everybody start running around like they head cut off, trying to figure out what they need to do. The warning for XRP's price going up is what we just showed y'all. Now we wait. That is the warning. So take it how you want to take it, man. I don't know. Balls, any last words?
I mean, hey, I'm looking forward to it. God is gonna see us through, guys, and it's taking a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication, man, day and night, man. Just focus on this one thing. It's my meal ticket, man. So I'm not gonna give up now, even though like the news come out and it's not like really what we expected, which is not going to happen. I'm gonna still hang in there, but God have the final say, guys, and it's going to happen. I strongly believe that.
And I was telling the boss this story, man. I was at, they got the little fair down here where we at, and I was walking right, and then this guy who worked at I think 97.3, Steve Harvey or something like that. I was just walking out the fair, and the guy walked up to me and said, you're walking. He said, money is coming your way. He said, he'll like, do you receive it? And I was like, yeah. He said, you got to be in, he said, are you in line? You got to be in line, right alignment. And he said, I said, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, You walking like you have that walk like money is coming your way. And this some random dude that came up to me and told me this. You see, so I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I can tell y'all numerous of dreams and you know that came true already until this point right here.
Yep.
You know, with young Reese, the boss, you know,
Yep.
you know, I say boss there, it came true. Here we go. Now here we go again, man. And I can't make this stuff up. You know, well, all I know that's what God showed me, and this is what people coming up to me and telling me randomly. You know, because like I say, I tell the boss all the time, once this thing is said and done, you know, you're gonna click on TNS Bosses Inc. and then we're gonna be giving you guys advice on certain bungalows or certain hotels we stayed at. You know, hey, put your feet in the sand over here. You know, they got good food at this restaurant. That's what we've been talking about. We're not gonna be talking about financial advisor and me and a financial advisor. No, like that. No, it's just gonna be, hey, check out this restaurant over here, you know, overseas somewhere. That's what it's gonna be about, because it's nothing else to really talk about.
That's true.
You know,
that is true.
And I hope you could be there too.
But I just think that, you know, when this thing happen, balls, especially with you, with Motor River Christ, we're gonna be so busy. We ain't gonna really have time to be doing stuff like that, you know. We'll see where life takes us, but we're gonna be so busy. Other people gonna be doing their thing too. I hope that, you know, whenever people get the money, they do something productive with it. You know, it's gonna be so busy, boss. You're gonna be flying out all over the place, dude. All over the place. Mark my word, Motor River Christ is gonna be #1 nonprofit organization in the world. Mark my words.
Yeah, except that, well, like I say, you guys, you know, like I said, we don't know. It can happen at any moment. You can wake up and see zeros. You know, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Like I said, hope you do something positive in the U.S., positive for your family, whatever. But we'll see. But until then, till next time, man, you know, stay blessed. You know, like and subscribe, man. Don't forget about the book that we put out on Amazon right now. It'll be in the description below. You know, go ahead and support. You know, great information for you guys if you don't know about crypto. But until next time, TNS Bosses Inc. We out of here. Peace out.
All right.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.